welcome back to another video about Honkai Impact. Today we are going to do the Schicksal special classroom event, and yeah. So, are we ready? Everyone joining us in the live stream. What's wrong with the camera settings? Ah, Bonnie, wait. I see. In that case, hello everyone in the live stream. Welcome to Schicksal special classroom. I'm the main lecturer of the segment Wait in May. If you've been following Susannah and Stan, chances are you've learned about this new segment from the livestream preview. The segment is a special project jointly launched by Schicksal's new media department and the Susannah and Stan livestream channel. Starting today and for the next week, I will be filling in for Susannah, who is away on a mission, offering you several classes for onboarding new Valkyries as well as tips on Honkai disasters. I hope every viewer can take away something meaningful from our program. Bonya, don't just stand there clapping, it's your turn to introduce yourself. Hello everyone, I'm Bonya, your guest lecturer for the first class. Bonya has now devoted herself to developing games, but as everyone knows, she was once renowned as the Herrscher of Truth. It's hard to think of anyone better than her to teach us the basic of Honkai energy theory. You're too kind, Miss May. Beckett and Freya, your theory grades were always better than mine, weren't they? Now it's not the time for that. Anyway, in today's lesson, teaching assistant Bonya will take us through the concept of truth. That really okay? Truth can be quite cruel, especially for children who look up to Saint Freya. Bonya, is that line in the... For example, the first truth I can tell you on is this show is actually just an exchange between Susannah and Principal Teresa. Susannah gets to work overtime as she wishes, and Teresa gets to use the livestream channel. She used it to take care of St. Freya administration's office work, which effectively doubled her slacking time. Is this something we can really talk about on a live stream? Don't worry, mate, Teresa won't mind, because she's always wanted everyone to notice her desire to slack. That's not the issue, Fu. It is an issue. I mean, since the start we haven't been following the syllabus. That's right, this was my intent, mate. Didn't you specifically ask me for it? It's my first time doing a live stream and I'm a bit nervous. Bonya, you handle live streams at your game company all the time, so you must be experienced. Please help me manage the first class. But why did you have to bring that up too? Do you want to keep things under control or not? No, this is what viewers want to see. May, you were too nervous, taking the live stream too seriously and then talking like your usual self. If you ask me, being natural is what matters most. The first lesson I can teach you is to live stream in a natural conversational way. Don't focus too much on becoming a strict teacher. Just be who you are, May. That way your live stream will be engaging. I see, I understand. Wait, how did the first class turn into a class for me? No, Bonya, I admit you have a point, but the Schicksal special classroom isn't any live stream. It's supposed to be an edutainment. It's supposed to be an edutainment program. We must cover the syllabus for our viewers. To achieve this goal, I carefully prepared the syllabus. Let's put aside the live stream experience for now and work with Myers and Freya through the syllabus first. May has a point. Do you think I'd say that? Of course I haven't forgot the syllabus, but I have my own methods. Then please, Miss May, use your knowledge from the syllabus to answer my top 100 questions students want answered before entering St. Freya that I've pre-selected from fan letters. When did you collect all these? And there's even 100 of them? How to fight Honkai beasts with Judah? Does flowing water work on archangels? Does fighting a Charizard accidentally count as driving out with a license? What kind of question are these? I'm sure Miss May can answer them for us. Everyone watching the live stream, try to answer first. Welcome to Schicksal Special Classroom. Complete daily livestream missions to level up your livestream channel up to level 8, after which livestream missions will stop appearing. Sign in daily to claim rewards and receive Schicksal credit coins. The higher your livestream channel level, the more Schicksal credit coins you receive. Schicksal credit coins can also be obtained through the mission list. You can spend Schicksal credit coins to send gifts to the streamer, but remember to always spend within your means. You can check the detailed event rules here. Okay. Okay, then We thank you cards. Thank you all for the encouragement. Let's go together. How do you shoot that to fight Honkai bees? Is it as a slingshot? Never miss a shot. As a skateboard and web straight into the enemy. Is that so safe? Major stunts, safety first. And we need to spend a bit more. What other mission? 100 thank you cards. Then 7 more of those. Okay. In the event the thickest questions wouldn't be able to stump you. These questions, are they really related to our course content? Of course, by answering my questions, you've explained the power, speed, and threat level of Honkai beasts in detail. Indeed, I listed out the stats to explain the rationale behind shooting and ramming against Honkai beasts. Have you also planned this, Bonya? Isn't asking me to open the course a wise choice? Well, even though the plan was disrupted, then again, this rowdy style suits me better. May, if you consider yourself rowdy, then Kiana and I are chaos incarnated. But a student who can memorize the kilometer per hour of Honkai beasts is anything but rowdy. It was wise of Teresa to point you as the main lecturer. There isn't a more reliable option. I'll be tuning into virtual lectures every day, so keep up the good work. Thank you for today, and thank you to all the viewers who tuned in. Same time tomorrow, I continue doing my best to bring you another engaging and educational episode of Schicksal Special Classroom. Speaking of edutainment, Studio Reason's new game is about to launch. For the first time, you can battle Honkai beasts. Those who want to learn combat techniques can give it a spin. Bonya, why are you advertising all of a sudden? And selling games designed for your students preparing for exams seems a bit... Oh no, the live stream channel. I remember Susannah warned me about the things that could get it banned. May, you still don't get it. This is part of the live stream experience. Bonya. Bonya just uses too many. Big advertisement for her games. Dear viewers, welcome to today's Schicksal Special Classroom. I'm the main lecturer, Waiting May. Today's test is about experiments. I introduce you to cutting-edge experiments related to Honkai energy technology. As you've probably noticed, I'm currently live streaming to you all at the moon base. This is to showcase the daily research activity at the moon base, and today's guest lecture is Holy, the power disciple of Kiana, the goddess of Earth. I imagine you all had high hopes before I popped up from under the camera. Unfortunately, science is ruthless. In 9 out of 10 experiments, you don't get the results you want, just like my entrance. This is Cody's first lesson, everyone. Cody, you don't have to say that. No one will look down on you, and I feel like you're trying to copy Bonya's livestream opening. Don't be corrupted by her. We don't need her first lesson every time we stream. Don't worry, I'm not being self-depraised. In at least 99% of cases, I consider myself a prime candidate for special guest, who compared to the goddess of Earth, I do fall a bit short. So where's Kiana? I'm actually curious too, why isn't she the guest of this class? Everyone has their own strengths. Kiana isn't as skilled at experiments as you are. Isn't running experiments one of her daily tasks now? I often see her on video calls when I'm at Iron's place. So you should probably know that she really isn't very good at. Alright, I get it now. The other day she said we had to decorate the lab at the moon base for some major event. Turns out she was referring to your visit. She accidentally blew up the lab by elaborately decorating and had to work overtime with client to clean up the place, which is why we're now stuck doing our live stream at the base station. But I guess she's really not cut out for this stuff. I get it completely. Kiana, I promised not to mention it during the live stream, however, Corley didn't make such a promise. Anyway, since fate brought us together, and I'm today's guest lecturer, I make everyone see the appeal of scientific experiments my way. I think enthusiasm is good, but Corley, today's experiment can't be too complex. The two doctors have already prepared the experiment plan that is safe, simple, and minimally harmful, suitable for our live stream audience. You can't put out something dangerous. but they designed on the premise that the audience would replicate them, but we're on the moon of all places. There's no way they can replicate their gravity here on Earth. Yes, today's experiment cannot be conducted on Earth, and even if you try to replicate it at home, you won't succeed. Our food revenants used all particular dangerous. We still advise against trying to replicate it at home. For the moment of experiments lies in getting your hands dirty to make up for the regrettable fact that you can't do it at home. I bought my solution, which is the my way I mentioned earlier. Which is, I've installed an interactive mini program at the livestream channel. So you tampered with the livestream channel? I had a feeling it wasn't the lab equipment. When May starts mixing the regnants shortly, I'll be cheering from the sidelines. And hey, viewers, move those fingers and join me in cheering for May. That's over the top. Wait, am I supposed to do everything? Make sure to follow the proper lab. Even with relative safe regnants, they need to be stored properly. For instance, keep them away from. I thank you, gods. Okay, and the rest I cannot do. Since I need 200 more. But yeah, that just means such an experiment content in the comments. Sunset or danger is unsuitable for live stream. However, as long as the podcast is weak, do my best to. Okay. Well, we see each other after a short cut once I have coins again.
Oh, okay. And we can continue a bit with the daily walk. And now we only need to spend 20 more coins.
For the encouragement, let's go together. Phew, the experiment went smoothly. Did you see that? The final reaction was spectacular, wasn't it? I hope you felt the wonder and beauty of science through this experiment. Amazing, wonderful, spectacular. Please don't pretend to be a newbie when you're clearly a professional. Just now, you had that. I've seen this experiment hundreds of times. It'd be more entertaining if something went wrong. Look on your face. I didn't think my eyes would give away my mental gymnastics, but at first I thought it lacked entertainment value. Yet surprisingly, the viewers reacted positively to the comments. What did I answer? Miss May did it so cleanly. The experiment turned out great. It's beautiful. Right, considering we just heard about the accident here in Cross, it's the perfect time for some safety education. Miss May, your meticulous approach in the experiment sets a great example. It treated extra benefits from an unforeseen perspective. However, since everyone enjoyed it, I should probably learn more about it. Interacting more with the livestream audience might be a good approach. Early after the livestream ends, could you stay behind and teach me how to set up the channel plugins? Didn't expect extra work waiting for me here. For the sake of so many future juniors, of course, I'd be happy to help, Miss May. For today's Schicksal Special Classroom, let's shift our focus to combat training. To become an outstanding Valkyrie, right virtuous AD training is essential in addition to theoretical knowledge. What you see here is Schicksal's special training facility, spacious, clean and fully equipped. Once you officially become a Schicksal Valkyrie, you have free 24/7 access to all the equipment here. Of course, to avoid disturbing other Valkyries, we've reserved this venue for today. Hey, how? Seems it's not completely reserved. Who is this? Oh, that right there, Valkyrie. You damage the equipment if you keep punching like that. Wait, you are... Miss May? Good morning. What are you doing here? I should be the one asking that. Isn't the organizational theory class today? Why did you skip class and come here? I just wanted to punch something. It's not that simple, is it? I know your personality well. Every time you practice shadow boxing, it's because something's troubling you, right? It, it's not. Mama's nagging at me again. We had a fight, so... Please, Miss May, don't tell my mom about this. I'm begging you. I go back to class. I go back right now. Who said I was going to tell Louis Senpai? Do I look like someone who likes to tattle? But you're a teacher, so you're telling my mom shouldn't count as tattle. Of course, if I deem it necessary to call your mother, I will. Although I'm not yet a professional teacher, I can still make decisions. Regarding this matter, my decision is, since you're in a bad mood, you should exercise until you calm down. Oh yeah, so I got official permission to skip class? Exercise itself is a form of discipline that trains both body and mind. I don't oppose this teaching method. Your current state, forcing you to attend lectures, won't be productive anyway. However, you still need to attend makeup lecture later, and then we can discuss how to resolve the issue between you and your mother. I understand, Miss May. You looked so fierce earlier. I thought you were angry, but you're still the Miss May I know. I admit I was a bit anxious earlier, but that's because of your reckless training. Training needs to be methodical. Otherwise, at best you damage the equipment, at worst you injure yourself. I can help. Help with equipment. I demonstrate the proper scientific way to train. Okay. Okay, 20. One. Hang in there, finish this. And 5 students. 5 of those. Methods belong to students like you. Those who work hard and stay focused. Okay. And the rest. You finish a full set of exercise and reward everyone with gold stars. Okay. And another shortcut until the next day. Okay. And then check the next sign-in bonus. And with that, finish this task. In 100. Like that. Perfect. How is it, Carly? If you memorize the key points of movement? Got it, Miss May. Who I probably can't do it as fluid as you. Don't say that, you're pretty strong yourself. Once you learn the right techniques, you can do it just as well. Then I give it a try. Ah, sorry, my phone's ringing. Mom? How does Mom know I'm at the practice range? How does she know what I'm practicing? Why does it feel like she can see me anytime, anywhere? This is scary, scary, scary. Maybe she's watching the live stream. Alright, the live stream? Miss May, you've been live streaming this whole time? I'm sorry, I thought you knew. I explained it to everyone a few days ago about why I'm taking leave this week. Oh right, you did, but I totally forgot about it. I thought you were holding the camera just to record daily life. Oh no, I'm screwed. It's alright, I don't think Louis Senpai is angry. Look, she's even sending comments in the channel. That makes it even worse. She didn't blame you, it was heartwarming content. Ah, stop it, this is so embarrassing. Really, wait, be careful not to run near the equipment. Welcome back to Schicksal Special Classroom. The last stamina training class was well received, with many viewers already trying out our exercises. However, some friends have mentioned that the training movements designed for professional Valkyries are too challenging. So today I plan to introduce some more accessible techniques that can be performed without any equipment. Actually, I came here to learn and improve, since I'm new to this ancient art as well. Let's have today's guest lecturer Fuhua explain it to us. Hello everyone, I'm Fuhua. Now, wow, starting off with a professional stance, I didn't expect you would take live streaming seriously. Cash of Sentence suggested I wear this outfit for the live stream, saying I look more imposing. She also told the production team that I'm performing ancient Shinsu martial arts today. Aren't you? It's not that elusive. I just prepared a martial arts routine that's more suitable for teaching disciples. It can unblock meridians and simulate acupoints, and is occasionally useful in actual combat. Isn't this genuine ancient Shenshu martial arts? It's not that dramatic. With your attitude, May, if you do it after me once, you should guess about 90% of it. That's, to be honest, it's a little exciting since the Great Eruption ended, but although I have neglected my training, it's been a while since I've explored new martial ways. Calm your mind and follow my instruction. Alright then, just like old times, please guide me, class monitor. Okay. And then we can collect those. Why are we calling the... Okay. And... sending 10 of those. And we can already send 5 of those. But now, once again, shortcut until I can collect the daily sign-in again.
Okay, and now we can continue. We can claim the daily login and spend quest coins. Let me. Okay, this one. That we finish this one. That's a 2. And finish 20 level. Dan, how do you feel? This is quite different from what I imagined. It's more like aerobics than martial arts. This is aerobic. Huh? Didn't you say this was martial arts routine? There are many types of martial arts. The ones practiced for general fitness are apparently called in modern terms aerobic. Then unblocking meridians, simulating acupoints. It has these effects. You feel your blood circulating more smooth. When the Herrschaften described earlier, I thought it would be more like the meridians and acupoints in their novels. Strictly speaking, regular exercise can help improve Honkai adaptability to some extent, achieving the kind of effects in Wuxia novels. However, the ability is still largely innate, cannot be forced. Herrschaften might have overstated it. No. Let's think about this calmly. Class monitor, you made the right decision. Rather than a supreme martial technique, exercise routine, daily fitness is more suitable for our live stream. Everyone can participate in exercise more to maintain good health. This way we be better prepared for certain situations. Yes, that's why I said it is occasionally useful in actual combat. All practical training will be worthwhile. This aerobics routine is quite good. Why don't we add it to Sunfreya's elective courses next semester? Would you be interested in this monitor? I can do it in my free time. I'm sure Herrschaften would love to play teacher too. But May, I hope you can help out when that time comes. Bye. Your movement just now were very precise, and there was even an air of elegance about them. I believe you're well suited to teach everyone this routine. Is that so? That was unexpected. Herrschaften wants to use this live stream to promote this routine, which isn't a bad thing in my opinion. Why don't we change the standby screen to a recording of us doing it from... This is... never mind. Welcome to today's Jigsaw Special Classroom. I am Vita, your guest lecturer for this episode. Of May. Sure you've noticed that today's live stream is a bit unusual. It has even been moved to the evening on purpose. Yes, because we'll be teaching something special in Jigsaw Special Classroom today, combat simulation. We'll watch
You will watch me carry out an infiltration mission together with Rita, Schicksals S-Rank Valkyrie and Ace Operative. You will follow leads and infiltrate the base of an nefarious organization to pursue and arrest the hidden mastermind. You look forward to our success. What's wrong with May? Why did you suddenly stop walking? You seem lost. It's nothing, just Rita. You're the first guest those past few days who has stuck to the script during the live stream, without improvising at all. You even prepared detailed script notes here for yourself. How should I put this? I'm not used to this level of professionalism. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, Miss May. In fact, Susannah's live streams are under frequent mistakes. The previous live streams were quite successful. Today I simply want to combine our serious work styles and simulate captures required a script anyway. So I made preparation. Thank you for going the extra mile, Rita. I have one more question. Why do we have to keep speaking in hushed voices? Because we are infiltrating the enemy camp. We really care about them. By the way, before this live stream began, I had already infiltrated the enemy camp and fully prepared the site, ensuring there would be no security risks whatsoever. The entire live stream will be conducted in full compliances with the law. The capture you see is part of the live stream. Please do not attempt it at home. I suddenly lost my immersion. Okay. Complete today's inlet. How should we infiltrate the target site road? Dive straight in, striking hard with force. Shoot the locations that are an ambush. Let's adapt to the circumstances of the enemy. I think that would be the most clever way to do it. Not to rush in. Okay. Perfect. Try and support this operation will go much more. Now we only send enough coins. Another shortcut until I can collect more coins. Okay, and get the new daily sign-in and spend quite a few more methods so that we can reach livestream level 6. Have you spotted the target, Miss May? Yes, let's move in. Who's hiding over there? We've been spotted. Come out now, be good. This is my villa after all. I know every place where you can hide and start trouble. What? Gotcha. A trap? When? Right under my nose? Let me down now. Now, don't struggle. Be a dear and surrender. The quick deploy traps developed by Schicksal, when combined with proper terrain recon, can easily capture criminals. These are used or commonly used by Valkyries during missions. For safety reasons, didn't let the camera capture the setup process, knowing that it's a trap is enough. Miss May, that was impressive. To set up a trap in such a short time, she wasn't able to react at all. The suspect, Raven's acting skills were better than I expected. Because I wasn't acting, Miss May, no one told me she'd use a real trap. I came here to play criminal, not to be one. I remember Rita said she replaced the props of who, and I set it up, it did feel oddly authentic. Now then, since we apprehended the suspect, it's time to take her back for interrogation. Friendly reminder, for interrogation taking a suspect, don't be too quick to believe what the suspect says. Hey, listen to me, what's this now? This interrogation must be for show too, Miss May? Miss May? Should the interrogation be concluded in the live class, Miss May? Well, let's not go overboard. This scene was designed by Rita to demonstrate how Valkyries carry out missions. Pixar is far more professional in real life, so please don't take it too hard. Hard not to take it too hard. Someone ripped this hood off first. Today, Schicksal Special Classroom is a bit special. Our guest lecturer is a genuine professional streamer. Yes, long-time viewers of the Susannah and Stan channel should be very familiar with this Valkyrie. We're looking forward to her return. Yes? Yes, that would be me, Li Shura. Miss Shushan. Are you the only one who came today? Only one? No, I have Crow. Oh, the bird with me. Indeed, I apologize, Crow. I thought Susannah would be joining us too, since this is third channel and we haven't seen her in a while. She's still working overtime with Principal Teresa. I heard she's been living every day to the fullest. It must be very fulfilling. She also asked me to pass a message to Miss May, thanking her for managing her livestream channel while she is away. She can't help much with this lesson, so she recommended me as the guest lecturer. This is nice to models. She's far more successful than I am as a streamer. Even though this time she's away from her channel, she still manages to create buzz. Seeing her recent condition gave me the idea for what to share in this class. Oh, this class about wilderness survival skills? What does Susannah's current state have to do with wilderness survival? Of course it matters. There's a particular method that's a major test when surviving in the wild, as well as when working overtime. I think I can guess it. That is, to eat well. Look, Quo has already set up the big pot and we're about to teach everyone outdoor cooking. The practical wilderness skill, survival skill, but compared to actual cooking, fighting ingredients is probably a bigger challenge, and we can't get by on instant noodles like we do while working overtime. Of course, don't worry, Miss May, I won't skim on those techniques either. I teach everyone in the live stream everything I know, so that everyone can have their fill of good food. Look, Joe, and I have nothing but our cookware. Now let's gather ingredients from our surroundings. Okay. So we then would need to send one Hyperion if I could afford it, which I can't, sadly. Okay, and we need. Let's at least do this one, and then after a shortcut, we can continue. Here it is. And let's claim this one, and after a shortcut, we can then continue to level 7 or channel level 7. Okay, and the next day, then collect the coins, buy one Hyperion, which has a nice animation. Even if the surface meals are essential, don't forget the live stream special bento recipe. This one, I only need to send one message. I love this online course. I learned so much from it. Hearing you always say that makes all our lesson planning worthwhile. How many more? And let's get 17 goes. You've done a survival test, not just strength, but knowledge too. I'm sure you can. And 1,500. Like that. Everyone received their livestream badge and also collect guest lecture badges. It's Fatty, Miss Sushan. It's amazing, Miss Graydon. Is this really your first time cooking outdoors? I wanted to show off my skills, but look at you showing off your skills to Crow and me instead. Cooking outdoors, come to think of it, this is my first time. Even though there was a time I wanted, it was still within the comforts of city life. How did you learn your outdoor cooking skills then? Most cooking techniques are fundamentally similar. As for ingredients, back when I lived in the dorm, thought people would get hungry at any time, so when I cooked late night snacks, I had to work with whatever was in the fridge. Over time, I developed the ability to match any ingredients. By picking and mixing meat and vegetables, there's always a dish that can be made. Just like today, I adapted to the situation as best as I could. It's like sculpting a dojo inside a snake's shell. You do not compromise on the quality of food. I thought I came here to teach today, but I was taught more than I thought. The way of cuisine is truly profound. Well, we still have much training ahead of us. Once we're full, we should train together. There are some new recipes I want to learn from you. Alright, but before we dig in, don't forget to let the audience have the first bite. Time flies. Today is the last class of Schicksal Special Classroom. From knowledge to athleticism, from theory to practice. I believe you've all learned a lot and are now qualified Valkyrie candidates. However, if you truly want to get into St. Freya, there's one more crucial lesson for all of you. That would be the Valkyrie's Code of Conduct class. Today I will be taught by me, along with a guest lecturer who is most qualified to teach this class. Miss Kiana, yours truly, will be teaching together with May. The least fitting person. What's wrong? What's wrong, May? Why are you suddenly looking at me so wistfully? It's nothing. I just suddenly remembered how Kiana, who always arrived late, skipped class and forgot her homework, has now become the most exemplary Valkyrie. Life really does work in mysterious ways. Please, May, don't bring up those old stories in front of the camera. Talk more about how brave and cool I am instead. Don't worry, you have plenty of opportunities to prove yourself today. Do your best to be a role model for everyone. Huh? May, what do you mean? For today's lesson, we present it through a simulated scenario. Kiana will play a clumsy rookie Valkyrie facing various challenges on her first day of duty. A clumsy rookie Valkyrie, you aren't hinting at something, are you? I'm sure you can play this character well. Oh well. If you want me to play that, I play it. Wait, what about you, May? Don't you have a role to play? As for myself, I play my real life role, a teacher evaluating the rookie Valkyrie. Right then, let's get started. Don't better pay attention. I'm late for training. What should I do with my teacher's fees? Training at double speed nullified tardiness. Finish your training in advance and you'll be 23 hours early. Yeah, that's all. Not every technique can be mastered quickly, no? Ambition is about to begin. What should I prepare? A stolen hover gun? Mace bento. We can't let our guard down, but we shouldn't push ourselves to it. I unexpectedly encounter a Honkai beast. What should I do? Charge in with an echo charm? Try to call upon the strength of 100 people. Reinforcement. Don't hesitate to rely on your companions. Oh, those two. Okay. One top stupid, which we can do after another shortcut, where I hopefully can collect those again. Okay, and those. What do I need? More of those. This belong to students like you, those who work hard and stay best. Okay, but yeah, we continue after a shortcut. Okay, and we have the next day, meaning we can collect the daily login thing once more and can buy the top student certificate. Today is the final lesson, but learning never ends. We can keep improving together. Okay, and now we just need to spend more points. 9 Hyperions. Our goal is the Sea of Stars fight. Kiana says it like. How's that, Miss May? I passed all the challenges perfectly, didn't I? You managed, but whatever it was perfect is debatable. If everyone follows this code of conduct, Sunfire will be extremely busy next year. Principal, your plans for slacking end here.
Come on, don't imply I'm corrupting the younger generation. Just kidding, don't worry, Kiana. Your demonstration was fine. Very good. Really? It wasn't that good. Can't criticize you, can't praise you either. I'm not completely unaware of myself, my solutions. I know they're not standard answers, but maybe we won't make good examples for others. But for me, those were the choices I would have made at that time. That's how I learned it myself, and since I'm the one teaching, that's all I can teach. Besides, maybe I help correct my mistakes. I admit that's what I was thinking. You're right, Kiana. Neither of us are professional teachers, but this isn't a professional classroom either. The school will teach everyone the detailed code of contact. We only need to share our experiences with everyone, so I don't need to correct your approach. Who would have thought that our strongest Valkyrie got here like this, one step at a time? Yeah, you're right. I've come such a long way before I realized it. Some of these questions are taken directly from situations we've experienced before, and Kiana's choices are exactly the same as back then. I noticed that. Noticed that, so it was on purpose. May you still remember that time? Those were the days. Alright, let's not get caught up in reminiscing. Guest lecturer Kiana, we still haven't shared our final takeaway with the audience. I've already demonstrated everything I know about being a Wookiee Valkyrie. No, there's one more, don't you forget. But, could it be? Viewers, as mentioned earlier, today marks the final episode of Shiksa's Special Classroom. I'm confident that after this period of learning, you've all gained something meaningful. Whatever you apply, what you gain to becoming a Valkyrie, or simply treat it as popular science, supplemental learning, or trivia, it's all okay and up to you. As the main lecturer, I'm honored to be part of this program and share my insight with everyone. Last but not least, that Kiana and I conclude this special classroom with a closing statement. This is also what May and I want to tell everyone. From now on, let's fight together for all that's beautiful in the world. And with that, we reached channel level 8. Completed all missions. Meaning we can collect those. Get this one. And now I only need to do those things. Still. Those 5 tops. And then those. This I need to wait for those anyway. But yeah. Those 2 missions I do. Aside for that I don't do another cut. So yeah. I would say that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, I would be happy about a like, a sub and a comment. And I hope I see you all back in the next video. Goodbye.